Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. You can do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman for some fantastic beard products that'll make your beard look and smell great. You can also go to TCG Player using the affiliate link below and shop there to help support the show. And last but absolutely not least, go to greyvikinggames.com with the link below to get those sweet arena codes. What is up, Planeswalkers? Therex6 back with more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today, excuse me, as always, is Bolas Wednesdays. Now, I'm playing the same deck that I've played previously. I was trying to make an Oopjal Bolas Brawl deck to play today, but life had other plans, let's say. God, my eyes are burning. Sheesh. Yeah, it's just I just sometimes, I just don't blink. Anyway, exact same deck as I've been playing, Nicol Bolas Control with a bit of a discard focus. It has been alright, if I recall correctly, but not fantabulous. Let's hop on in. Actually, I have to clean my glasses. I can't see a thing without my glasses. Daphne was supposed to be the hot one, but everyone likes Velma better. Including me. It's like the nerd, it's almost always just like, there's something about the, I don't know, it's like being an outsider or something, I don't know. You know what, we'll just, we're going to talk about Cartoon Crushes today, because I just find that fun. We are going to mulligan this. We'll keep this one, yeet the... Why did I keep this? Well, I guess I'm going second. Terrible decision, Justin. Alright, never mind. Never didn't have it. Never punished. Interesting. I don't care at all about Anger of the Gods, so we hit the Lightning Helix here. We Kroxa our opponents. They probably end up discarding the Anger. Luckily, this means we don't have to hurt ourselves in order to Kroxa, which is always nice. I assume they're just going to discard the Anger, not really a reason to discard anything else. Interesting. We have full information. Luckily, our opponent thinks we're something else. Unluckily, we have nothing to play on turn 3. So we're unable to kind of use that lull in our opponent's... Okay, that's potentially fine, as long as they don't get a... Oh, Memory Lapse has been banned! Oh, I'm so happy I don't have to deal with that card anymore. So I just have to worry about some other counterspell, unless they... Do you bring it intact? You do! Awesome. That means we're gonna go with a... Nikki B. I guess I'll play this on blue? No, I should play it on red because of Kroxa. I don't think I have double blue. Oh, right. This, what? Alright, for some reason that did not open properly. I will re-upload. Oh, god damn it. I can no longer see my mouse cursor. You can see that I'm clicking. Like, you can see the effect of my mouse. But I can't actually see my mouse. I mean, neither can you, obviously. So they bolt. Do they just chuck my Bolas? That seems so strange. I said so they bolused. I should have said so they Teferied here. God damn it, dude. Oh, I do not like this, Sam. I am. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Can play Liliana. Can also play Dav. I think I want to play Dav in -2.
Trust me, you won't refuse my offer.
Kind of like this, though. Could draw 3 cards. Or can make it so my further turns become better. I also make it so that this Davriel can keep minusing every... Yeah. Man, this is actually difficult. This is a long form thing. I have to go with the immediate shot here. Each creature I don't control perpetually gets this. I've been told that this is just like a one-off thing. Hell, I might even just -2 again.
Hold that thought.
2, 3, 4. Will only be on 6. They use Lightning Helix here. That's fine. I love how I said I was going to talk about Cartoon Crushes. And yet, here we are. 2, 3, 4. I think it's correct to... I'm not sure if it matters at all. I'm going to go with the Nikki B. Ravager here. I mean, a counterspell's a counterspell's a counterspell. Charm for it, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. The hope is that I can get these down.
We need to move quickly.
We need to move quickly. Okay. Spending mana in iteration essentially is free because the untap. You get another land, so they're gonna be at 6 mana. Could be a Shark Typhoon. Shark Typhoon would actually be pretty bad for me here, to be honest. Let's go ahead and just get another black source. I want this Liliana to resolve. So they have something at instant speed, but again, it could be a Shark Typhoon. And no matter what, Shark Typhoon is terrible for me here. Tempers is only at 3, so if they want to bounce things. And we'll immediately use this. They have something, they just chose not to use it yet.
A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
So they probably have a counterspell for my Liliana, which is annoying, because it's what I wanted to cast. Or not. They're deep in the tank. Okay, they do decide to counter it with their second Archmage's Charm off the top 19? And they have another Helix. There's no way... Okay. But they did have another instant that they could have cast, so it's not necessarily the case that they have another counterspell. Main phase the Helix, so you can get value out of it. Makes sense. Interesting. See how this goes. Oh, look, it's a counterspell. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kept the Bolas in there in the very off chance that we get it back. The issue is that my opponent has templed me, essentially.
We need to move quickly.
Very good card to have. Going to attempt to kill Teferi. The card advantage is very annoying. I see. Do they chump or do they double block? They double block to kill it. Makes sense. I've still put the thing that's stronger. Bare minimum, we forced them to lose an additional card, but not looking too hot. Portable hole. I guess technically it would be able to get rid of my Kroxa, but
You know what?
I believe we've lost. What would I need to top deck in order to come back from this? I don't even think Dragon God will do it. Well, that definitely won't. Unfortunate thing is my opponent will just have too much time with their Teferi. Bring in the Searches, we'll bring in the... Ooh, yeah, I'll bring in the Test for Talents, I'll bring in the Cling to Dusts, bring in the Go Blanks, and we'll bring in the Thought Distortions, the Chandra, and the Bolas. Obviously, we'll remove a lot of the creature removal. I recognize that some of this could theoretically be put to use against the Gearhulks and or their Shark tokens, but those things would be an issue regardless. What else can I cut down? Down one Kolaghan's Command, one Bloodchief's Thirst, one Dav, and one Dav. See how well this works for me. I forgot to change to Sarah. So beaut. So beaut. Get some of that good old-fashioned apple juice to quench the thirst. My eyes feel way less burny now. Yeah, this is worth the keep. Early Inquisition can potentially get rid of an opposing search. Early counterspell of some sort. Early counterspell of some sort. This is annoying, but not all that much. I think we just want to get rid of the hard counter. Not exactly the card I wanted. Do need more land, but I kept a 3-lander. Typically, I don't think you're supposed to not keep 3-landers. Go and do this. Force a discard. See what it is. It's Dispute. Cool. Don't have that many blue spells in my deck, actually. So them getting rid of Disputes. Not what I wanted to see. Thank you. It's a bit late, but still a thing. Next one I can play Nikki B. And force a discard out of my opponent, but they missed a land drop. That's actually very helpful for me. I also got a Tergrid. Oh man, there's no way I just cast Tergrid here, right? Casting Tergrid means they have, like, good action on their Brazen Borrower. I think the correct answer is Bolas. Obviously, if they have a counterspell, this is much worse, and it looks like they do. Yeah, I mean, you play into one thing, you don't play into another. Ooh. I don't have red source.
Ways. I have just the trick for this.
Interesting. Red or green, you say? Chandra's still invaluable. If I play Liliana here, I can start taking her up. Though she probably gets bounced. Alternatively, what? I play Tergrid. Tergrid gets bounced before I get any value out of her. I think we just start playing Lily here. Very lucky that our opponent has missed.
Address me as Queen of the Dead, please.
This needs, what, 5 additional? Yeah. So we're not on that yet. They got rid of Shark Typhoon. They could have cycled it. The fact that they did not immediately play a land is a good sign for me.
Meditate and prepare.
Narset can't get you lands. Can't get you that, though, which can get you lands. So, sure. And if they get a land, they might be able to hold up mana for either of these. Hey, look, they got a land. They do this on their turn? Ah. Makes a lot of sense. I don't want to lose either of the cards in my hand. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to lose either card in my hand. But theoretically, I could get Tergrid back if I'm able to ultimate Liliana, but I don't see that happening when my opponent has a Brazen Borrower and a Teferi in hand. Although Teferi can actually, yeah, Teferi can bounce. This Teferi can bounce whatever. There's actually, I mean, this is a relatively difficult decision here. We can get this ticking down immediately. Yeah, I think this is just the safer bet. It functionally forces my opponent to use an Aether Gust here.
And see if you make it to the Inferno. No pressure.
I don't love discarding Tergrid, but I think it's correct. It forces my opponent's hand. They could bounce, well, whatever. They could bounce both of my Planeswalkers.
You think too much.
Luckily, that. So this is a land, for sure. Yeah, I figured. They're going for the Teferi here. That I'm surprised by.
I'm not going to sit this one out. Not so fast.
Interesting. First things first, I'm the realist. It's plus. We can actually play the Kroxa as well. I assume they'll finally get rid of the Brazen Borrower. They know I have the Chandra coming back. Could be this card as well. Does mean I will activate their Search for Azcanta. But
I have no interest in fighting fair.
well, that does make sense. Unfortunately, if I want to play the Kroxa here, which, gotta say, probably want to do, I have to get rid of all of these. Which, again, I don't like. But I do have an active Kroxa on the field. Our opponent will likely have to get rid of the Aether Gust. They don't! So this means I might be able to ultimate my Liliana. It's from a graveyard. So I can get back their Brazen Borrower as well. The thing is it worth it? Let me work it. Put that thing... I mean...
Let's skip to the good part.
I don't think I can be greedy with this Liliana. I feel like I probably have to immediately get the ultimate. At, like, bare minimum, getting Kroxa back every turn might not be too terrible. This goes back to the top and the bottom, yeah. I guess it really depends on what I draw. Opponent's deep in the tank. Don't tell me they drew an answer to Liliana here. Maybe they're just trying to see if her... Oh, no. Stop looking at both of my permanents. You're allowed to look at one, and that one is Kroxa. You're not allowed to look at Liliana. Wow.
I won't hide from the world any longer.
And it bounces, and they bounce the Liliana here.
Time is much more malleable than people think.
Ah, but they have the, of course. I don't think I put this on top. I think the Liliana is more valuable here. I probably could have put this on blue. Because being able to take this from 1 to 2 is huge.
You know what?
So all I need is for them not to have another Aether Gust. I mean, I'm drawing gas. Chandra into Lily. Main phase, yep, makes sense. Okay. Luckily, there's nothing in there that's too insidious. You don't.
I know who I am, and no one is
I prefer
telling me what to
plussing.
do.
I could have killed
Aw, looks
to
like
fairy.
someone's getting a little sweaty.
But I don't think I win. I don't think I win the long game, like in terms of card advantage. They like even if I get rid of Teferi here, they still have Azcanta. Archmage's Charm. They currently don't have enough red, luckily, to overload Mastery. It's what, 8 total? 2, 4, 6, 7. One more red. One more red, and they can. The thing is, they kind of need to get rid of my current Chandra. Because putting it to 3 is a death sentence. Oh, no. Alright, well. They got the red. So, goodbye, Chandra. Although, I guess I can just recast her. Yeah, that's fine. I recast her and hope that my opponent doesn't have... Because they plussed here. So I have to hope that they don't have another Aether Gust. Although they've technically only played 1. Take action. Chandra's better than Liliana right now. But my opponent is going to have a very good hand. They still only have 7 turns to kill me. I don't doubt that they can do it. That drops... to 5. If this resolves. Does it resolve?
I need some.
They have 5 turns to kill me.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
5 turns is a lot more difficult. And if they can't get rid of her now, it goes down to 3. Iteration. Chandra is very important against Jeskai Control. Incredibly important. Being able to not need to... Like, the fact of the matter is, right, they want to play the very long game, right? They want to just drown you in card advantage. And as you notice, they're drowning me in card advantage. However, I have guaranteed damage on them that they cannot interact with. I assume they're going to play another one. Ah, of course. That, I mean, yeah, that's the correct thing to do. They cannot afford for their life total to go even further. I'm going to cast Liliana next turn, just to kind of force a counterspell out of them, I guess. Although, I don't know, maybe it's correct to hold her. Maybe on the second turn I'll draw... I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess I do cast the Liliana here so that they can't use the Azcanta. Yeah, I guess. Whoop. Yeah, I think that's super correct. I cast this so that they just can't use the Azcanta this turn. Opponent is down to 7. They have to kill me. They have to kill me very quickly. And I don't think they should be passive about it. Now this is fun. Go ahead and do this on their upkeep. Now that's interesting. For what? It's only instance, right? Oh, it's just to kill me. Huh. Damn. This is 4 turns. They'll be down to 4. They die first. I have to be smart about when I cast this Kolaghan's command. Although, if Chandra results, then my opponent dies regardless. How many Aether Gusts are in your deck? Not enough. Didn't even have to show them Kolaghan's command. Okay. I'm going second. Pretty hard. I think Bolas can do it. By the way, I nearly pressed the wrong button. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Hit the bell, because apparently you have to hit the notification, blah, blah, blah. Smash that like button, everybody. I mean, tap that like button. It sounds way better and more magic stuff. But I was planning on streaming on Twitch like for a long time today. I have to go proctor an exam. So I will still be streaming on Twitch, but it will be later on in the day. And for, unfortunately, slightly less time, we're going to be brewing decks. And depending on how long that takes, I will be playing Bolas, because I would like to make Bolas great again. This hand is not great because we don't have red. But we literally have 3 lands, and I don't want to lose them. Not exactly the land I was looking for. I still Inquisition here because I don't want them getting an early fudge. An early search. They have an early this. And I have nothing. Even if I played Kroxa, wouldn't be the best. I essentially just need to get to Thought Distortion before my opponent can get to... Do not have counters magic. Please don't have counter magic. No, 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 no. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Stop it. That's fine. Those get exiled. Okay. They can play Tevers next turn, which is an issue. Yeah, they lose their Opus, but they have access to Tevers. I mean, they only have 3 mana.
Let's skip to the good part.
Although they'll probably be able to get a... Okay, they didn't get a land this turn. That's helpful. I really needed a red source. Yeah, I really needed a red source. Nah. That said, stealing all of their ways of drawing additional cards is nice. And they get to know what they have. So they have an Archmage's Charm that they can't currently cast, an Narset, which they can cast next turn, a Shark Typhoon that they're probably going to cycle. Let's see what else they have. They have one... They have one Aether Gust. Good to know. Let's see, they also have... 1, 2, 3... Torrential Gearhulks. A couple Ixalan's of Bindings. Sure. Make sure I got all of those. Yep. Gonna get a red source. Thank you. I believe the only correct decision here is this. I assume they will cycle the Shark Typhoon. Oh, look, I was right. They'll probably discard this or this. Discard the veto, makes sense. Teffer's probably gonna tuck the Bolas. Well, they don't have to yet. In fact, I think it's probably better for them to try and go for the ultimate. They're gonna see what they get first. Makes sense.
Keep an open mind.
Doan's veto, don't really care too much about. This can't be countered. They're gonna go ahead and tuck, looks like. No.
No
Okay.
time for a break.
They do go for the play that I would have gone for. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and attack Dear Old Teferi. It's fine. Let's go ahead and Thought Distortion my opponent. You lose everything. Good day, sir. I said good day, sir. Thank you. Is that an additional charm? It was. Wow.
Hone your prowess.
Do they have removal for Bolas? They do. And it's the worst kind. So they will be able to, they will be able to ultimate their Teferi.
Keep up the pace.
Unless I draw a Chandra, Dragon God, God-Pharaoh, can't cast. Well, that is unfortunate, isn't it? Couldn't cast this. It's 5 other. I have exactly 5. The correct answer is immediately ultimate.
We will
Yep.
meet again. I will phase you out of the time stream.
Don't have enough mana for that. Cling to dust. Well. See what I can draw here. Right! Of course. I meant to do that. I just needed the card in my graveyard. Although, whenever my opponent draws a card, I am going to have stuff exiled. So Kroxa is not long for this world. I think the only thing that I can do is top deck a Chandra, plus her once. Then top deck. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely not that, though. Opponent's most likely going to go for my blue mana. I'm guessing they'll take out the Marsh. Damn. check out the Bloodchief's thirsts. Should have put them back in. Well, that's that. So I'm just going to play one of these. I have enough time where I'm comfortable playing a random game, but not enough to play another match of Bolas, so just consider this just a bonus video. This is a Garuda singleton deck, and this is a hand that is bad. We're definitely going to mill it. Mill it? We're going to mull it. Oh, right. By the way, for the people who have recently become patrons, I very much thank you for your support. I've sent you messages on Patreon asking about what you would like your name and colors to be on the end card. So as soon as I get that back, you'll see the updated versions on the end cards. My opponent taking a while to process, I guess, because people just like making my life slower. Delicious. Why did I keep this? Didn't I just say this was a bad hand? I got distracted. I blame my opponent. 100% their fault. Absolutely. 110%. I doubt I can win, but... yeah, what's bad is that this also comes in tapped. If I can't ramp next turn, probably not a good spot. Because my opponent... see, my opponent do be ramping. Okay. I'll accept that. Do I play the creature-based ramp? Or nah? Technically speaking, the creature-based ramp is better. Only because when we cast this, we can use it immediately. So long as we put it on the right land, blah, blah, blah. Lotus Cobra. I actually had a game earlier in this when I played turn 2 Lotus Cobra, turn 3 Explore, into double, two other, like, 2-drop, mana dorks. My opponent conceded, which was reasonable. Oh god. If my opponent has another 2-drop in hand, they can activate this Neverwinter Dryad immediately. Because they have a Llanowar Visionary out. What's good is that my opponent only has 2 lands. What's bad... that I have nothing. Two, 3, 4, 5. I need 1 more land before I can really do anything. Unfortunate. By the way, I didn't make this deck. For the midweek madness stuff, I tend to just not make the decks. Bit of a waste of a Lotus Cobra trigger, if you ask me. But what do I know? Nothing. By the way, I know nothing. I think there's a better way to make a Sultai deck in this than using Garuda, honestly. Because you have, like, this is a no-ban format, because you have access to all of the broken things from Mystical Archives, I think that going Garuda is not the correct decision. I'll take the 8. I'm not even blocking this, because I don't trust my opponent. Hey look, Demonic Tutor. I have to get a land or 2-drop? Quandrix Cultivator would be very nice. Can also just get Channel. I can also just get Channel. Broken magic cards are broken. Unfortunately, can't do anything with it just yet. I need 1 more turn. Because next turn, potentially, I can channel out a Vorinclex. If I channel out a Vorinclex, If I can top deck one land, I'm in a really good spot. Well, not really good. I do need 6 mana for the Vorinclex and possibly more for the other things I want to play, which means I probably have to block with the Servant of the Conduit. Unless they attack with just that. Channel out to Vorinclex. Thing is, if I get a land, I don't need the Servant. Right, you get a land. Oh no, I would still need the Servant. Shit. I can't do nearly as much if I go down further, though. I'm gonna go risky. Got land, but not the right one. I can channel for Gearhulk. So we made a 2, this we made a 4. And kill the Visionary, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I have Dream Eater. Yep, I think that is the way to do it. Shit. The issue here. Wait. What if I pay 3 life, I go to 5, put this in my hand, Garuda could go down to... I could go down to 1 and try to get lucky off Garuda. Alternatively, I can put a safe route. I'll play the Noxious Gearhulk, going down to 4, killing this, and going up. That's no fun, right? Sorry. Where's the fun in playing it safe, right? Answer is there is no fun. You do dumb stuff. Sometimes you win dumb prizes. Sometimes your opponent casts an end race Forerunners. Sometimes you still don't care. This is 6. 13. But it is parsed out very strangely. I'd like to keep my Huntmaster alive. Garuda. The Wolf. Garuda. If I do this, that kills more of their things, but it leaves me with fewer. Let me just double check. This is absorbing 8. Okay. Still in a bit of an awkward situation. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can pass the turn. Use Dream Eater. Could also just Gearhulk. But I think I would rather just pass the turn. Dream Eater will hopefully save me. Now I can attack and start getting wolves. Sure. That's fine. That's fine. Well, my pack leader will still flip, which is unfortunate. But I think the correct decision is to just cast this, bounce a cat. Why'd I do this in combat? Definitely didn't think this was in combat. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7 mana next turn, you say? Wait, Drink Attacks just cost too much. Burning Rune Demon. I'll be on 7. I'm probably just casting this, though. Yep, the Burning Rune Demon. I don't need any of it. Go away, cat. I just not realized my cat's not freaking out. That's good. Hey, thank you. Take action. Stupid camera was like, ah, fuck you. Here, buddy. We're gonna go and play this, obviously. And we're going to murder. Maybe just the Grazer, honestly. Just to gain maximum life back. Again, all was made because I decided to take a chance. The issue is I'm still worried about my life total. So I probably shouldn't attack. But I won't. Next turn I can play Critterhoof. Should be able to kill my opponent. Yeah. So long as I stay alive and have most of my creatures. Critterhoof should...
Accept a lesser world,
do nothing.
and you will grow lost to history.
What?
Do not ignore my draconic talent.
Well, didn't expect that. Pretty sure this is just lethal. So, thanks for Tovolar's Hunt Master. Just, like, get destroyed. And this is why, when rank doesn't matter, have fun. Don't take the safe option, take the fun option. Hope you enjoyed the bonus video. Not video, sorry, the bonus game. I'm stupid. I'm probably gonna make a more broken Sultai deck. There's so many dumb things in Sultai. Let me just triple check. I just have to triple check something. Out of every card on Arena, nothing is banned. Yeah, okay, nothing's banned. I'm gonna make the most broken deck. 100%. This is gonna be stupid. I'm certain of it. Absolutely certain. Anyway, again, I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for the continued support. If you'd like to join them in supporting the show, it means the world to me. Honestly, I have goals on Patreon, so even if you're not entirely sure, if you want to become a patron, you can check kind of what my goals are and what I need to do various things. Yeah. Everyone who likes, comments, and subscribes, you're also goats. You're also really helping out the show. Dr. Clockworks, I believe, is the newest patron that I have put on the end card. Of course, if you'd like to see your name in lights. By the way, you can also give me like hex code. Like if you want to be super specific, feel free to give me actual the exact color you want. Anyway, until next time, I'll be one.